side or a two ball off the six ball. And it's kind of what he did. And he got very fortunate with the lead. And again, this is the same story for this whole match. Mark is just not getting a roll. He's not getting, anything easy. Everything he has to work for. It's either a kick shot or a bank shot. And Brian's making him pay when he does miss. A nice kick shot by Mark. Unfortunately, he did not make it, but he left that two ball close to that other ball, so he's not going to be able to make this two ball cleanly. Brian's going to have to play it safe or try to make something else happen. Oh, he was able to see it. Sometimes online these angles are a little bit different, and he actually got a good draw stroke on there, so he's hitting him well. All right, nice shot on the two. All he's got to do is cut this 2-3 ball in the corner now. Another fine cut by Mr. Charlton. He's looking at this four. He's gonna have to cut this four ball the same way he just cut that three ball. The eight ball might help him because if the four hits the eight, it still might go in. So he's got kind of a bigger pocket down there. He just didn't hit it hard enough. But again, same song and dance. Mark Kalungi has no shot. He is going to have to kick the balls again. Oh, looks like Mark is going with the three railer. 1, 2, 3. Boom! How about that? What a fantastic shot by Mr. Kalungi. Let's watch it again. 1, 2, 3 rails right in the hole. Nice shot by Mark. All right, looks like he's going to play the 5-9 here, or he's going to reverse cut this 5 ball. So the 5 goes over here. He has choices. He has options here. He's looking at it, trying to figure out what to do. If he does play the 5 over here, the cue ball is going to come this way, so he's just got to be careful not to hit the 7 ball, and he'll have a shot on the 6. But no easy task because it's a reverse cut into a tight box table, so that's going to make it a little bit difficult. Oh, I don't know if he called that. Yes, he did. Oh, nice shot by Kalungi. Wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So he did play this combo, and he played the 5 into the 9 into the side pocket. Fantastic shot. All right, Mark takes a 4-3 lead here. Again, we're playing a race to 7. I'm sorry, race to 6. All right, Mark's breaking 4-3, race to 6. All right, nice shot on that 2 ball after making the 1 ball on the break. He's going to have a little funny angle here, but a very makeable shot on this 3 ball. And if he can avoid the 5-9, he can probably roll around the table and get positioned for the 4 ball. Oh, just misses. And he hits a 5 ball with the cue ball. So cue ball is going to stay right there and leave Brian a shot on this 3 ball. Brian stepping to the table. He's got to be careful with this cue ball. He doesn't want to hit the 5 ball. He needs to come all the way back to get on that 4 ball. And he hits it a little bit thin, and the cue ball goes a different way. Well, let's see what happens. That's a really good shot by Mark. I think he's going to play it safe here. He doesn't have a really easy shot of this 4 ball. He could play the bank. That's what he's thinking about right now. Or he could try to soft roll it somewhere and leave Brian no shot. Alright guys, I haven't seen any comments at all in a while. You guys still out there? Anybody there? How is the video? How's the sound? Anything we can do? We're trying to make it better. Let us know what you think. Alright, Mark Kalungian on the 4 ball, going for the bank. It's a little thin, does not make it. Brian's going to be up shooting the 4 ball, but even if he makes his 4, he's not going to get position for the 5. So he's going to have to try to make this 4, either bank the 5 or play it safe on the 5 ball. Fantastic shot. And again, he did make the 4. Now he's going to have a tough shot on the 5. Now this is something I'm probably going to talk to Brian about maybe after the match. And this is what a lot of the beginners have a little bit of an issue with. Sometimes when they play, if you notice, it seems like he hits very low on the cue ball all the time. And what that does is sometimes you'll get more comfortable shooting that way all the time, but it's not going to enhance your game position wise. You got to start using the top of the ball, and then you can start using left or right. But you really only want to hit the ball low is when you're drawing the ball or stopping it. So it's one of the things that, especially when you first learn, it's just easier to hit the ball low. You don't miss cue as much unless you're drawing the ball and hitting hard, which he's not. He's hitting the ball very well. But if you watch the next couple of racks, you'll see every single shot, his cue ball is his tip of his cue is very low on the cue ball, and he needs to change that a little bit. And oh, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. He's gonna have a really tough cut here. So, but that's one of the things you guys got to understand when you're playing out there. There's so many different things to learn about this game. I've been playing for unfortunately a long time, 35 years, and I'm still learning. So it's not a one and done thing. So you always want to do the best you can, learn and get better. So you don't want to hit the ball low too much, unless you want to. Like Mark's gonna hit this ball low because he wants to draw it back for the 9 ball. He hit it follow. I'm sorry, hit a nice stroke there. Try to get up for the 9 ball. So now all he has to do is cut this ball in to take a commanding 5-2 lead. He did not hit it perfect. He wanted to be a little straighter on this 9 ball, but it's very makeable, and he does make it. So Mark Kalungi is now up 5-3 in a race to 6. So, and again, for you beginners out there, what English means is if you're hitting the cue ball on the top of the cue ball when you're hitting your shot, the cue ball will follow or go forward. If you are hitting low on the ball, the ball will still go forward unless you put a draw stroke on it. You hit the ball low and hard, that's how you make the ball come back. You hit the ball in the center really hard, it'll make the ball stop. And left and right will make the ball spin the way you hit it. If you hit the cue ball on the left, the cue ball will spin to the left. You hit the cue ball on the right, the cue ball will spin to the right. So that's the basic gist of the position there. And Dave Landry, 35 years, a little bit more actually. I'm 53. I really started playing when I was a lot, when I was 15. So whatever. I mean, it's quick math. It's quick math, but I've been playing for a long time.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, Kimbo's back. Hey, Kimbo.
Hey, I see Mark is taking the lead here.
He is. He is on the hill, and he's playing a little bit better. And I was just pointing out, as well as Brian's playing, I'm trying to, in the future, help him a little bit.
Sure.
He hits a low on the ball almost every single time.
Does he?
He needs to hit, and you'll watch it this track if he hits a shot. But he hits the ball. He aims low. He needs to hit high a little bit and see what happens with the cue ball when it follows.
Sure.
And takes off.
That's usually based on how you angle your cue also to the cue ball itself, and
but it's just easier, when you're a beginner to hit low. It's just one of the things you don't miss cue as much because you have more ball to hit.
Right.
And that's the thing. Some people get into that habit, and the longer you play, the better you get at it. You want to be able to hit high and hit right and left.
Absolutely.
So
I'm still working on those myself.
And that's what I said. I've been playing for a long time, and I still learn every single time I play, and I actually learn watching the Shark Stream. And even if I'm watching, Brian Charlton or Mark Lunging or yourself, I mean, I always learn every single shot. There's a little bit of something.
Exactly. And this is like a really great tool.
It really is
to help you to see different angles, different shots, how people play, what their thought process is on how they want to come back around for their next shot or get position.
Right, and one of the things we're very lucky to have this because, and I was mentioning this earlier, a lot of people want to be on this stream, but we can't stream every match. It's just too hard. But people do want to see themselves play so they can learn and get better. And, I did that wrong. I could do this a little wrong.
So what I would recommend is that people go ahead, dedicate to the Shark Stream. We will get Bobby a server in the server room. We'll camera up every table.
Yeah, right. There we go.
And if you happen to be playing a match, a list match, or maybe just practicing, and you want to.
We'll just click on over to your table.
Yeah, we'll stream every table, but
All right, so Brian has no shot here, and if you just see how he's hitting very low on the cue ball.
Yep. I see what you're saying.
Unfortunately, he does that almost every single shot. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking him, not taking anything away from him. I'm trying to help him.
Right.
And hopefully he sees this and he says, okay, shoot some of these shots and just hit high English and watch what happens to the cue ball, and then you can adjust your position accordingly.
Sure. No, absolutely. It's all about also, how level you are to the table and what your mechanics are, right? Mm-hmm. What you've gotten used to as a rhythm of whether or not you hit high automatically, mid, or low.
Right. There's no problem with hitting low most of the time if you have that stroke. Mark Lungy does actually hit a little bit of low.
Oh,
he just tapped it. So, but I'm saying Brian needs to learn how to hit that follow stroke.
Right. Yep.
When he was playing that 8-ball, he hit it low and stunned and he got perfect on the 9. But if once you learn that follow, you have different ways of doing it. That's all I'm saying.
No, absolutely.
And for you beginners out there, that's what we're trying to teach you. Sometimes low, sometimes high.
Yep. Like for this shot right here, I'd probably pull the cue ball a little bit back and play low for the 3.
Yeah. Well, he's got to get the 4-9. The 4-9's lined up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's a 4-9, right?
Yep, that is.
He's got the 4-9 lined up, so he just got to get there.
But it's a tricky shot. There you go. No, he can play this in one of 2 ways, right? He could try to play the combo itself, or he can play the carom.
Yep.
Personally, I like playing the combo.
Of course, Kimbo combo.
It looks like he's lining up for it.
Yeah, he made a good shot in the 3, so now see if he can get rewarded.
Oh,
And as you know me, I do not like combos, so
this is true.
they are not. They are too difficult for me. I just don't.
That's
they're
why you
in
took
my
lessons
head.
from me, right?
They're in my head. I just don't like them. I don't want to shoot them. Those and over a ball are two hardest things for me in this game.
Definitely over a ball is
stuff.
definitely difficult for me.
All right.
And I'm a short guy, so I got to break out the bridge half the time.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. It's tough. It's tough.
Mark's got great position for this 5.
Yep. He's got a nice little angle. He's gonna play the 6 maybe in the same corner or maybe in the side. He should come over this way.
I was gonna say you should come down and
Nice.
be able to.
In between her.
Yeah.
He's got in between her. This game's never easy. Dave Landry says low and slow. Low and slow. That's right. That's right. And Brian Charlton, like I said, after this match, he should be very proud of the way he played. He's playing an A player, and he's really holding up to him.
Oh, and Mark does it again.
He's been doing that again, right? And he left for a little while. He's just boxing him a little bit, He's off by like
a fraction, just a fraction. It's like the ball
It is a
does not want to
fraction.
roll forward for him enough.
It is a fraction.
I've had those matches.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have as well. Where,
Oh, absolutely.
especially whether it's table A or any other table.
And it's always funny, what I try to teach people is also, if you're all having that bad day, is get back to your mechanics. Start from the beginning. Stand up the way you normally stand. Get down. Try to get in that position that you do normally get in, so that you get in that consistency. Because you could be off a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Your left foot or right foot is off. You're not level to the table like you were talking about earlier.
Yep. Your equilibrium for whatever reason is just off. And
Yes, by a hair, and now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Or even worse is when you end up realizing that you're doing that twist. At the end.
And it seems like we do that the worse we're playing. You're
Yeah.
trying to get it back,
It's the twist.
The twist of the wrist, yes. Oh.
What?
That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good.
So, when we rewatch
All right.
this, we're going to...
All right. I mean, he basically needs to make the 6 in here. He needs to try to leave himself some kind of angle on the 7 ball to get on the 8 ball. So he can either stop it or draw it back a little bit. And this is where, we talk about if he can draw, if he hit it low to make it come back, then you have a nice angle.
Right. But he's putting himself at an angle for the 6. Which, I don't know, it's going to be kind of tricky.
But see, because he's not, he's creating his own angles by, where if he was better comfortable following, he could have followed his 6 ball into the side.
Right.
So now he's going to try to make this ball, and he has to hit
going
it
to
hard.
Yeah. Force this shot.
Yeah. Nice shot. Not perfect
Not where
position,
he
but
wants to
as you've
be.
been seeing, he's been banking them earlier.
Yeah, this is true. Brian is not giving up.
Oh, he's playing.
And he's been, truth to be said, is that he has been leaving Mark tough leaves after he shoots.
Absolutely. And that could be why Mark's off a little bit. He's getting a little frustrated. I don't see that from him. And again, not to bring up, he's going to hit this ball low. It's just everything is. Sometimes you want to hit low, but not every single time.
Right.
You got to learn the high English on it.
Oh.
And look, and there's
Oh.
tough. That's not easy.
It's not easy.
Not
You gotta
easy.
go to the
Makeable, though.
Length of the table,
Yeah.
and then you gotta give yourself some sort of position for the 9.
Yeah. And be careful not to kiss it, because the cue ball is going to go towards that 9 ball. So he's got to be careful not to.
And it came away. Wow.
Off a little bit.
I think Brian can see the shot.
I think so too. If he makes it, the cue ball should come around table, or he might have a shot at the 9 ball. So
You wouldn't even have to come around hard. Just get enough
Natural,
of the 8.
right?
Yeah, natural. Just get enough of the 8, and boom, boom. Oh, bummer.
Yep.
Now I have also noticed for myself is that with some of those shots, like
Yep.
with this 8, is that I've decided that instead of trying to keep the cue ball down where the 8 ball would be,
Yep.
I'm going to force it to go a rail or two.
Yep. Yep. And just kind of let it go, right?
Yeah.
Let it feel like kind of like that.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
That a little hard.
It's a little harder.
He's definitely. Let's see what he does here.
Yeah,
Looks like he's going for the bank. I think he called the bank, Kimbo.
Yep, I believe so.
Nope, they
No.
caught. Cue ball!
Oh!
We're not going home yet, guys. I don't think
Now,
he's
is
going to
he-
make him shoot this.
I was going to say, is he going to concede to it?
Yeah, I think he does, but maybe not. He's not going to make him shoot this. Oh, he is going to make
He
him
is
shoot
going
it.
to shoot it.
That's
Absolutely.
you know what?
That's
That's good.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's how you want the game to be, because you're supposed to make the ball. You know, if you're in a golf tournament and you hit a great drive and it's 1 inch from the hole, you have to make the. He did give it to him, but either way, you know, you have to
Right.
make it. You
Right.
know what I mean? You have to make the shot.
I had a couple of people with my match with Mallory. I had a couple of people come up to me and say, "Well, why did you make her shoot the shot on the 9-ball
Ball in
scratch?"
hand, yeah.
Ball in hand. I said, "I didn't.
Yeah.
She wanted it.
Right.
She wanted me to give her ball
and,
in hand.
and absolutely, and
shoot
you
the
should,
shot.
and you should.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make the ball. And in a lot of tournaments, in the
It's actually a
Marchione tournament, it's a
foul.
loss. It's a
Yeah,
loss.
it's a
Yeah, you
loss.
actually lose the second. You lose 2 games.
2 games. Yeah,
Yes, you
so
don't
that's
lose that game, you
huge.
lose the next game. So it's like I said, in golf, you could hit a great shot. You still got to tap it in.
But here I feel that we play a respectful match, and if you know someone's going to actually make the shot, especially on a 9-ball,
Yep.
9 out of 10 times, I'm going to say, don't shoot it. You're
Absolutely.
good,
But you should be expected either way. And as a player, you need to be ready to shoot it.
Yes.
Don't think they're going to give it to you, because then you
Exactly.
could.
Oh yeah, true, absolutely.
Yep.
I never expect anyone to give me a shot.
Yep. All right, Brian, trying to come back here, 5-4,
Wow.
and he's doing great with that magic rack. He's
Yeah,
making the
look
wing
at
ball.
that.
A lot of times he's making the 1 ball. He has a great break.
You got to give Brian kudos. You really do.
Absolutely.
I have to say, I'm so proud of the boy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In all honesty, good for him. I'm glad to see that he is taking this challenge on. Open mind, open head. He's shooting his heart out right now to really play this.
Eddie's
match.
going to be happy. He's playing him with them
Yeah.
on Saturday, so hopefully it continues.
Eddie's gonna be like, oh wow,
Yeah.
did you see this match?
All right, tries the bank.
Oh,
All right.
stunner on the 2-ball afterwards. But
Everything's wide open here. Little tricky position on the 4-5, but everything else is right there.
and you gotta wonder what's
That's
going
what he's
through
looking
Mark's
at
head
right
as
now.
well, too.
He's probably like, I'm so mad at Bobby for putting me on the stream today. I told him I didn't want
need
to.
a pretzel.
And I know. And, Mark's a friend of mine, so I said, hey, Mark, I really got to put you on the stream. And he's like, no, you can't. I was joking. I said, no, I have to. He's like, oh, I guess so. And, because we obviously want to get this thing working. We want to know, again, how are we doing out there? You hear us pretty clear? We're hearing that the video is pretty good now. Hopefully everything's settled down and you guys can see us. So let us know how we are doing.
Making sure the audio works well enough. There's no
Yes.
squelching or any distortion, of course.
Yeah, see if the mic. Oh, actually, your microphone is off. I turned it off.
Oh, did
So you're probably going through mine. You can hear me through mine, though. There you go. You want to sing a little bit, Kimbo?
La
No.
la 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 la. Nice save.
Kimbo's more of a dancer, guys. Just so you know, he's
This
more
is
of a
true.
dancer.
21 years, baby. 21 years.
21 years.
Did I ever tell you about the time? No.
They pulled out a cardboard box. They threw it on the ground.
And all of a sudden, there was breakdance.
Yes, exactly.
Empty box.
Exactly. All right, going for the hit on the kick.
Oh!
And scratches. All right, this 5 is still in a tough spot. I mean, I think it's makeable, but he has to get around where he
I
needs
would
to
have,
be.
honestly, I would follow it up.
He's looking right
instead.
now if he can
Yeah,
make it. So,
I would go this way with the 4,
yep.
just because the follow is easier.
Yeah.
Why force the shot unless you're going to try to play a safe? Or is that the 7?
No, he's looking. He's just looking
Oh,
where he's
okay.
just looking still, I think. No, he's looking. I think this is the 4 right here, so he's got to shoot the 4.
I
Hope
thought
Brian
so.
tells him. I think he's looking where to make it. I hope.
Because I feel confused all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think he's
Yep.
looking. Yeah, he's just
Oh,
looking.
okay. Okay.
You know, another option too, Kimbo, is if he puts a cue ball over here and he makes the cue ball come down here, he can make the in the other corners. You know,
Oh, yeah. Sure.
it looks like he might have it though.
It came up a little high on that.
No, I think he has it. I think he wanted to do that. Now he can draw this inside of 9 if he wants and maybe kick it out of there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
stun it. That's a great shot too.
Yeah.
You know, now he's just going to try to roll this a little high,
And come
maybe
back
a
down.
little bit of right, leave
Yeah.
himself a nice angle for the 8 ball. Nothing too fancy, not too hard.
Again, though, everyone has a different perspective on how to shoot and how to play their match.
We got a request of no singing.
No singing.
No.
Oh, come on. I was going to do the Lady Gaga next.
Listen, I sing all the time in my car. You can come watch anytime you want.
We should do that. Yale
All right.
Birds
Oh, he
karaoke.
did a nice stun shot right there.
That's a nice leave right
Yeah.
there.
He drew that instead of following it. And Mark is definitely a little bit more of a draw player. He hits a lot of low. And sometimes on table 8 can be a little non-forgiving, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And,
absolutely.
you know, he hits a lot of low, and he has a great stroke. It's just
Oh,
as I talk about it. It's that, that low stroke in this table. If it doesn't go in center pocket, it does not go.
I'll tell you, if you really don't follow through on table 8 with your stroke, just try to keep it as smooth as you get that wrist jitter or whatever, it just hurts you. It really does.
I gotta say, Kimbo, it's really cool in here.
Yeah, I feel,
What a difference, huh?
I feel the Arctic breeze.
What a difference! Wow. For those of you guys who don't know, we had no ventilation in here for the first 2 months of the Shark Stream, or 3 months. I don't know how long the boost's been up, but time goes by so fast.
Right? What weekend is it? What year?
I know, exactly. So we finally got some ventilation, and that's good because we don't want to smell like teenage boys in here, as they would say.
Well, the other night, was it Saturday night?
Was it?
When all 4 of us were packed in here? It was a crazy
yeah,
party that was
exactly,
just
yeah.
sweating, man.
Yeah, not no more.
Nope. No, sir. That's nice. It's nice.
All
Glad
right,
your friend came on
You guys
down.
are hanging on with us to see the end of this.
Okay,
It's
let's
going to
see.
be Hill. Oh, he played the
No.
bank, and he is a little short.
Oh, wow. But you know what? That's not an easy make.
It's not an easy shot, but it's makeable. I think he should have cut that in the corner. I think he was maybe worried about the scratch.
I would be too.
That's one of those shots where you got to hit high. You hit high English just hard enough to make it, and you will not scratch. Oh, my goodness.
Nice shot.
Oh my goodness. So there we go, guys. All right, Kimbo, thank you for joining us in the booth. And guys,
absolutely.
I will be back live for the Shark Talk Live at 9 p.m. And we look
Special announcements. And
special announcement. We have a big special announcement, Kimbo. So make sure you join us Shark Talk Live at 9 p.m.
I might be in bed.
Oh, well, you're going to miss it.
I'll have to catch
Thank you to
it
all our
with you.
sponsors, Pool Table Magic, of course, Mark Luncheon, Dave Sear, Kay Morgan, Vacuum Lease, of course, Andy Gow, Share the Stream, Joe Morassi, Master Billiards, Michael's Deli, Jacoby Hughes, MD Productions. We have the Partners Tournament, Wayne Harriman, New England 9-Ball Series, Modern Barbershop, Connecticut APA. I think I got everybody. Agency One, so Vacuum Lease. So thank you guys all. We really appreciate
Awesome
it.
for all the sponsors. It's great. It really is.
It really is. I mean, Yale Billiards is a tight-knit family, and we're trying to make this stream exciting for you guys, and we're doing whatever we can, and we're going to keep it up whether you like it or not.
We're going to keep making improvements.
All right, and Brian, how you doing? You want to come in and talk about your match?
Sure.
All right.
All right. Here you go, Brian.
All right.
See.
Is it big enough for me?
See? Yeah, absolutely.
No, I meant the broom.
All right. All right, so what do you got to say about yourself?
I feel like I played better today than I have lately, especially against Bob Lewis and Bob Dargis.
Yeah.
It only
Well-
took Dargis 20 minutes.
Well, you're playing some real fantastic players. Mark Lungi is an A player,
Oh, I know he's no cakewalk. That's
Yeah,
for
no,
damn
he's,
sure.
he's a real good player. And so as you know, I'm Bobby Hilton. This is Brian Charlton after his match, and he is talking about. I mean, you guys gave us a really exciting match. It was 5-4. It could have been any of his game, and you banked that 9-ball. You didn't want to cut it. Were you worried about the scratch there?
Yeah.
You were. Something you can see. Hopefully, you watched the video. I gave you some pointers on the video. Maybe you can listen to and go over and say, all right, you know, because if you hit that high, I don't think you would have scratched. Maybe a practice shot, but you were banking the ball so well. I could see why you would want to bank it. You know, you played your match very well. You made some really good banks.
Yeah, and I made a ton of those tough cut shots that normally I screw up on.
Yeah, you made some really good cut shots too. I mean, you played well. You really did.
I have no complaints.
Yeah. So you excited about the partners tournament between you and Eddie this weekend?
I am.
Yeah.
I was happy and said yes the minute he asked me. So looking forward to it.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us on the Shark Stream. Again, this is Bobby and Brian saying we'll see you guys later.
Peace out.
All right.
Now I get to cross it off my bucket list.